Elsewhere, Jian is acting in a scene. She declares that apparently her warnings had not worked on her, and that if that was the case, she should not blame her for being ruthless. The blonde woman grabs her hand and begs her, saying she can hurt her if she wants, but not to do that to him, asking whether she does not love him. Jian shouts that she has no right to say that, since she stole him from her, and that if it were not for her, he would never have left her, pushing her as she speaks. Before the girl can fall, someone catches her, revealing another character entering the scene. The man demands that she stop and warns that if she dares to hurt her, he will never forgive her. No matter what tricks she uses, he and Jian will never be possible. After a moment of silence, Jian's character asks why he forgot the promise he once made to her, back when he said he loved her. Before the scene continues, the director watches carefully and after evaluating the performance, shouts, "Cut!" He approaches Jian and explains that for this take she needs to show more emotion, since it is supposed to be a love that drives her to madness, one for which she would do anything just to keep that man by her side. He points out that her acting felt somewhat cold. The woman nods, and the director assures her she can do it and that they will try once more. Jian apologizes to the crew, and the blonde actress says it is fine, adding that she herself made a mistake in one of her lines and also wanted to redo the scene. Filming resumes, and meanwhile Jian reflects that her character, despite having little screen time, appears completely consumed by love every time she shows up, to the point of losing her sanity. She admits that when it comes to a man who made promises and then left her to love someone else, the only emotions she can truly express are fury and contempt. That desperate love of, "I can't live without him," never seems easy to portray. She realizes it is not exactly that she cannot act it out. Perhaps she simply does not even know what something like that feels like. At that moment, the director comments that it is a pity. Even with a face perfect for the camera, she always seems to lack soul. After filming, Jian reads a message from Fanyu, asking whether she will come home for dinner. That leaves her thoughtful, especially when he addresses her as Miss. She remembers that she was the one who asked him to call her that and admits to herself that it was her own idea, yet she cannot help wondering why it makes her feel so uncomfortable. When other people called her that, it never felt the same. She then changes her mind and blames him instead, because he looks at her with teary eyes and speaks in such a gentle voice. At that moment, she overhears two women talking. One asks whether Xia Jian got the role thanks to her connections. She adds that with acting that bad, that must be the only way she obtained the second female lead role, questioning what happens to those who actually worked hard in the auditions. Her friend replies that Jian comes from a wealthy family and is also beautiful, wondering how anyone could compete with that. But the other woman insists she has obviously had cosmetic surgery, saying that if she had the money, she would also fix herself up to look prettier. Her friend laughs, agrees, and asks her to take her along to do the same. At that moment, Jian appears and says she heard everything. She adds that she will give both of them money so they can go get their procedures done. The two women try to apologize, but Jian tells them that if they are going to speak badly about her, they should at least wait until she is not around. After all, since they claim she got in through influence, she can use those same connections to have them removed. They are left speechless. One immediately apologizes for what she said, and the other begs for forgiveness, promising they will never talk like that again. They leave right away, somewhat frightened. Noticing their reactions, Jian assumes that means her acting was very convincing. Later, night falls and filming finally ends. As Jian leaves, she runs into her co-star. They exchange looks, and she tells him he did a good job. But the man asks whether she is going home alone. She looks at him, and he asks where her assistant is and why no one came to pick her up. Jian replies that she does not have one for now, but before she can explain further, the man tells her to come with him and that he will give her a ride. She thinks she could call her driver instead, But then she takes a better look at Yang An-moo, the drama's male lead, and remembers that she has never spoken to him before. She considers that although he is not yet top tier, he is very popular and has many fans. His appearance also resembles Fanyu's. However, for some reason, she feels nothing special toward him. So she replies that it is not necessary, that she will order a car and thanks him for the offer. She turns around, her expression changing. Seeing her leave, An-moo comments that she acts very coldly. Back at her building, Jian walks slowly toward her apartment, but before she can open the door, Fanyu opens it from inside. He greets her, and she greets him back. As she enters, she wonders how he always manages to open the door at the exact right moment. The young man asks whether she has eaten yet, since in her message she said she would arrive late and that he could have dinner first. Jian says that is true, and adds that it is already late, so she will skip dinner because she has no appetite. At that exact moment, her stomach growls. The young man then prepares something for her, and upon seeing it, Jian admits it looks amazing. She adds that she did not know he could cook. He replies that he can only make simple dishes and does not promise they will taste good. She answers that it is 100 times better than what she can make, since she usually only prepares instant noodles. After tasting it, she thinks it tastes exactly like restaurant food. She then asks how he can do so many things at such a young age and says his mother must feel very lucky to have a son like him. The young man falls silent before replying that it is not really like that. He reveals that he has mostly lived on his own and therefore naturally learned how to do a little bit of everything. He reflects that back then, he believed that if he became more mature and independent, his mother might become happier. Seeing his expression, Jian realizes she forgot that Fanyu's relationship with his family is not good and understands that he had to grow up far too quickly. She thinks that someone his age should not have to live that way. She remembers that when she was 17, she was still living in a world that felt perfect, almost like a dream. She probably cannot even imagine everything he went through during that time. Whenever she sees him staring into emptiness, as if the whole world had abandoned him, she feels her heart ache. She admits to herself that she is beginning to feel compassion for him again. At that moment, she reaches out and gently pats his head. She thinks that perhaps the only reason he wants to stay with her is to have a place where he belongs. And she believes she does not need to keep her guard so high around him. So she tells him that now he has her, that he does not have to face everything alone because she will never abandon him. Fanyu wonders if she is trying to comfort him and realizes it is the first time someone has ever patted his head. He admits it feels strange and understands that it is the gesture of someone capable of giving genuine warmth. But in Jian's eyes, he looks like a puppy. Elsewhere in a bar, a man checks his messages with Shin Jian. After drinking some alcohol, he wonders what she might be doing since she is not replying. He questions whether she blocked him and, brushing it off, says it is annoying. At that moment, a woman approaches, touches his neck, and asks if he is Ming. The man looks at her and wonders who she is, several names crossing his mind as he leans in to kiss her.
ありがとう。ありがとうみんな。ありがとう。ありがとう。ありがとう。ありがとう。ありがとう。ありがとう。ありがとうね。